Welcome. It is May, the month of May 2015. I think it's about the 14th of May. I have done tons of mental work. In the west gate of the Abbey on the 24th of May, numbers came up and told me about that place. But right now, what I'm going to talk about is this one square value. This one square value in the center of the minimum of the 8 that surround it, other than the one that it actually is, the point that is made. There's an area that will be chosen that will be you. One of the areas gives you 17. Here, 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 and here at the zeros equals 68. 3 and 4, 2 times equals 68. 17, 17, 17. 17, 1 and 7. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals 7 and 8. Equals to the gate. The seventh gate. What is the seventh gate? It is between the left side and the right side. It is in the middle. It has to show 2 doors and a corridor. You go from one room into the corridor. You shut the door. You open up another room. You go into the center and you shut that door. You go into the other side. The center value is 35 to 1. 135 says ace cat. The 2 doors equal to 17 to 1. Out of one into the other, the seventh gate. 1 and 6 equals to 7. 17 to 1 equals 8. Plus 1 is 9. 35 to 1 equals 8. Plus 1 equals 9. In the corners, it's 8 to 1. They're all 888. This whole thing around is signals it's 888. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals to 72. 72 times 5 is the average. Equals 45, and 9 areas equals 45. That is your average. Here is 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2 left and 2 right. The 22nd letter is the V letter. It's the dividing letter between the two sides. M equals 13. V equals 22. MV, 4 and 4 equals 13 and 22. 22 and 13, electric company. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 3 and 4 equals to your 68. This one doubled equals to your 88. The arches on 2 sides. You need 2 arches to hold up one arm, to hold the 2 floors apart. This is equal to your 78, which is 6 times 13. 6 times 13 and 6 times 13, 12, half and half. 3 times 22 plus 12 equals to 66. 3 times 4 equals to 12. Plus 3 equals to 15. This is your egg. 7 and 8 equals to 15. They'll always work out the numbers. This, if you can see the long corridor in between, 2, 4, and 6. This world, 2, 4, 6, 8, goes into the 9. The Venus world must have the birth. That's why it goes from here to here to here to here. Do you see this angle over here? This is your birth angle. 2, 4, 6, and 8, because it comes into the 8th heaven. It crosses right through the 8th heaven. Here's your 7th gate, from 7 into 8 into 5. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I need the mathematical equation that I need to figure out what you ask, and then I can tell you where this formula fits out. Right over here. But what I want to tell you is x equals to 1, 3, 7, and 9. Multiplication. 2, 4, 6, 8 equals to the cross. It is plus 2, 4, 6, 8. It is the multiplier. But inside the plus sign over here is you're on the cross. And what do you get on this sign over here with these angles? You get the size and diameter of the moon. 3, 4, 7, and 6 fitting in this angle over here, this angle over here, the space here, and the space here. These are your angles of the moon, so the moon fits here. And I don't know what fits here, but this says Exodus on it. The way through, the Exodus. The passage between the 4 corners. You get the 4 corners, you have the O. This is the diamond. This is in between. This is 360 on the outside. This is 360 on the inside. To create 360 on the outside, I have to go around the core. Remember, we have to go around the core. The core, if we have one circle here, I can't make a hole in this. I got to cut this like this and spread it around and put this in between. That's the passage core. So I need this always to remain its same size. Everything still remains its same size. So we did this little shimmy here. 1 and 3, 2 and 2. 35 electric company plus 4, because it's in the D family, DMV, equals the total 39 equals the skies of Saturn. This says left and center. Left and center, but this is the star. When you see 15, it's a star. It creates 2, 5, and 8, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 5, and 9, which is 1, 5, and 9. 2, 4, and 8 is the 0. Inside the X, 1, 3, 7, and 9. 5 goes for both worlds, 5 and 5. 3 and 6, creation. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to 5. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 11. 5 and 11, the letter K and E. K and E, 16 equals the letter P, that is the light. 5 and 11 is K and E. 11 equals 1 and 1 is 2. And 5 equals 25 equals to Y. It says K-E-Y, key. And then it will say BT. The key to the B and T world is two sides. The two sides of the center. The two sides of the center. B letter. The B is the 7th gate. B and E is the 7th gate. The Y is the division of the 7th gate. And the T is the transmission between, the link between the 7th gate. Here, here, and around. Here's the T. Connect the two sides here, and it comes out here. Thirsty. The next thing I wanted to talk about is binary 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. I would like to stop on 64 because once we can stop on 64, what I have to do is every angle, 8 times 8 equals 64. The 9th one plays from the center. 81 must go in the center of 64. 8 times 8, 9 times 9 equals 81. There's a difference of 17. It has to open all the way around. Just like I showed you this over here, it has to open all the way around in order for the nut to pass. This one area must equal to 4. Each corner will get a number. When you have 159 in all of the corners, okay, you will then go to the grid that is in the center. What I mean is the numbers key, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're going to put 1 down over here, 5 here, and 9 here. If I do this, I take this one, and I have to make another one over here. And then I keep going down where 5 is in the center of each one, and in between that is 159, 159, 159. Then I have 3 that surround it, and this is one group of numbers of 9. This is another group of numbers of 9. This is another group of numbers of 9. This is another group of numbers of 9. 36. Plus, I need the center here, which will grow. I need 36 plus the center over here of 4 equals to your 40, connecting the 4 worlds together, overlapping with 1. Now, if I spread this out the same way every world is worth 9 and put 9 into this world over here, the 9 into this world over here will make a crack over here, over here, over here, and over here. I call that 2, 4, 6, 8. We connect all the cracks together. 2, 4, 6, 8 goes in these cracks over here. I don't have it on this design. 68, 100, 135. Ace cat. ACE. This one over here, binary codes. Forwards and backwards. 127 is the end. 31, 63, 127. And when we go the other way, we start at 64, 96, 112. 120, 124, 126, 127. Backwards and forwards, just like in gematria, but I use binary codes. Like if you told me number 12, I'll take 0, 0, 1, 1 or 1, 1, 0, 0. I'm not sure which way to go because this is what the piano says. It says center C, but the center of 7 is D. So it's CD. The first center is the center C to the left of A, B, C, and then to the right, E, F, G, 5, 6, and 7. But not until we touch the F letter are we on the other side. This is first on this side. The F is first on the other side. A, B, C in the piano, and then D, E, F, we start A again. Even though we start A again, A, B, C, this would be the second C. And this would be the second A. Second A, second B, second C, and we continue on. But in binary, we're just going to leave it like this. So if you told me the number 7286, I'm going to tell you 64 and 2. Okay, but this, if I say 7286, the 2 is in the 100 selection. So 7 would be 6,400 because it's in the thousand selection. Or excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the million, 6,400,000. This 7286, the last one is in the one section. So this would equal to 6 times 32 is 192, 7286. Or binary 7286, just take all the number to itself and go 64, 96, 97, 98, and 8 is another 64. The minute you get to 8, okay, 8 is in the middle. Let me show you this. I hope I'm explaining this right because I have it exactly perfect in my head. When you get to 8, you start to split. You must split games. You must split. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. The difference is 17. 17 in binary is 10001. 3 O's in the center. This is your binary, 64, 128, 256. If there are 6 sides of the dice and 6 corners, the corners on the outside, the insides, have to be 32, 32, 32, and 32. 32 and 32, 64. 32 and 32, 64. 128. So you have 128, 128, and 128 is 384. 384 days in a Hebrew leap year, if I get that correct. This is one side of the cube, and don't forget we have 6 sides of the cube. One side is pointing down. One side has duplicated corners. One side has a 6 light in the center. So I'm taking binary and turning it all the way around that the minute you hit H, you're hitting the left side and the right side. The minute you hit L, you now have 3 parts. The minute you hit P, you now have 4 parts. The minute you hit T, you now have 5 parts. 5 times 4. The minute you hit X, or sex, the key of sex, why is it the key of sex? Because the 24th key in piano is the X. It is the C letter, it becomes the sex letter. It becomes the cat, the 23rd letter is just before, and then just after. Don't forget, it's a 10-10 world. 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7. 3 and 7, 1 and 9, that's one area. 2 and 8, 4 and 6, that's another 10-10 world. All binaries is 1010101. So we don't have to count binary as just that. We can go to piano and just start playing the piano. You choose the 24th key. The 24th key is just the 6th area of D. 6 times 64 is 384. So you don't have to use, we can use the binary this way. Maximum 8. 9 times 9, 8 times 8, 7 times 7 is 49. The difference between 49 and this is 15. The difference of the gate, it's the circle. 1.5. 1.5 times 48 is 64. I don't know if I'm explaining this right because I don't have a situation. We just have to understand 9 times 9 is 81. 8 times 8, they go together, is 64. 64 and 81 is 145. 145 is 1 times 4, 1 times 5 is under the sun. Now what does that mean? It's the IT world. It's an energy. I don't know what the energy is, but I do know that it's definitely an energy that all comes together. We can never have more than 6 and 1 because if you enter into the game, you're 1 and 6. The front, the back, the sides. That's for the top and the bottom. The top is always over the bottom and the bottom is under the top. As simple as that. Plus the middle is under the top. 1, 2, 3 in one section. That's all you need. Then you need to hold on with your 2 arms on each side. So that's how binary goes together. So we can take binary and just say G, and that would be 7. Or you can do, let's say, play the piano and go D, G, E, B. Give me 4 notes. Inside piano, I'll transfer that into binary, and I'll have a different number for whatever that number. What I do is I take different systems, and I create other systems within the system. It's almost like a gear, and a gear changing gears. The 360-degree day and a 24 hours actually equals to 1.5 times the 24 equals to the 360. So that's everything of this is 0000000, the 15th letter. In order to get the 36 in binary, you need a 32, which is, in order to get the binary, you need 32. and C. You need F and C. 3.6, that's creation, or Celsius and Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to understand, is there something in temperature that tells me about this? And I do know that in creating the Celsius from Fahrenheit, that you add 32 to every 1.8 degrees. And then you get the amount from Celsius to Fahrenheit. C and F, 0.3, 0.6 will now equal to 0.9, 6.9, 15, and 3. 15 and 3 is 3 and 6 creation. It's just, I rule the numbers. Take your number. Now, this is the phone that's going to ring. We're going to end this now. We're going to leave it at this, and I'll come back to you. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.